I'm now going to remove the moss from this roof. The roof is quite high up and it is absolutely covered in moss because it does not get a lot of sunlight. It's absolutely critical before you attempt to even get on a roof that you have the correct access equipment. Under no circumstances should you try and get on a roof without a suitable scaffold platform. It is not worth risking going on a roof without the correct access equipment. If you fall off, there's a good chance that you're going to die or you're going to end up in a wheelchair. So if you don't have the correct access equipment, you should get in a suitably trained professional. So this is the roof. You can see that we've got a suitable scaffold erected, and that will enable us to work safely on the roof. I will never step outside the perimeter of the scaffold, so I am always working, so if I do slip off the roof, I'm going to land on the scaffold. So there is no chance at all of me falling to the ground. To start off with, I'm using a really stiff brush and I am brushing off all of the moss. It's a good idea when you do this to do it on a dry day. Preferably you want 2 or 3 dry days in a row. That will ensure that the moss is really loose. You can then simply brush it away using a really stiff brush. Once I've done that, I'm then going to switch to a softer brush, and that will enable me to get all the dust off the tiles, and then that is nice and clean before we do the final process. So you can see that a bit of the dust is being blown about there by the wind. That's because it is a rather windy day. It's amazing, you can go up on a roof on a perfectly nice day, and once you get up there you do realise that it is actually quite windy. It's very important to watch what you're doing. What you do not want to do is slip off the roof, and also you do have to be careful up there. You do not want to damage any tiles when you are walking on the roof. Once you've removed all the moss and it's in the valley or in the gutter, you can then clean that out and put it into a rubble sack. Obviously you don't want to do this on a wet day, and you don't want to do it when the roof is wet. It is important that the roof is dry when you do this. So now the roof is nice and clean. We've cleaned it with the stiff brush and then the soft brush, so there's no dust on there whatsoever. We can now take a sprayer and we are spraying this with a suitable moss killer. That will kill any moss that's on the roof, and it will also prevent any moss from reoccurring. So this is a nice and simple job to do, and your roof will look a lot better once you clean the moss off it. The important thing is keeping safe and ensuring that you use the correct access equipment to get up there in the first place. I hope you've enjoyed this short video, and if you have, please subscribe if you haven't done already. And thank you for watching.